Hi, I'm John Munoz, and welcome back to the Business Networking Channel hosted by the Hispano Chamber of Commerce de las Cruces. With me in studio is Amanda Cruz.
Hey, John. Back.
And Susan Jim McGonnell.
Hi.
From the Massage Club. So we were talking about, Valentine's Day. We were talking about the different services and massages that you offer.
Yes.
And we were talking about really, I really like this plan because it gives you flexibility. You can sign up. You can get a massage every week, get 2 massages a month, or get 1 a month, or get 6 a month. Whatever you want to do.
Limit. Great deal. There's no limit, and you are locked into what the member prices are. So it's
for life or longer, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
For life or longer. I like that. Yeah.
Maybe. No, not that one. See, Jim said something.
Yeah.
I like that. He's like, John, cut that out. Now, there's obviously, medical benefits to doing this.
Yes.
I mean, not just a stress reliever, but actual medical benefits.
Yes. People with sciatica, back pain, even other medical issues such as hypertension, diabetes. Helps with even, it will not cure these things,
of course,
but it does help to take some of the stress off the body, lowering some of the cortisol levels and stress, things that can make your blood pressure go up, even shoot up your sugar levels. So it helps, with that, as well as with circulation. So many diabetics wind up with peripheral type of problems and numbness or lack of circulation. So it does help with that. Cancer patients, people going through treatment.
Right.
It helps their body, process the treatment, the chemo or whatever type of medical treatment that they're going through, the medications that they're on. It helps their body to help to process that. It also treats the whole person. And often cancer patients are treated for that particular cancer. It's, whether it be breast cancer or liver or lung, that's what they're being treated for.
Right.
Whereas when they come in and they receive a massage, they're being treated as a whole person. And it helps a lot with the stress. It helps to release endorphins. And many individuals, they receive such a greater benefit. They can fight the cancer better because their own personal outlook and the way they feel is greatly improved.
Yeah, I've read on that. For cancer patients, it really, if they're less stressed or the endorphins are working, it seems to take better. So
that better because your immune system is now fighting the cancer and not the stress.
Right.
It's not being worn down. Same way with a very stressful job.
Right.
Your immune system takes a beating because of the stress.
We don't have stressful jobs, do we?
Why are you looking at me that way? You're looking at me that way.
Well, I could look at him.
Right,
but,
you could look at you.
I like the story about the diabetes. I really didn't realize that, but yeah, I can see how it would help out.
It makes sense.
It does.
Really does.
It really does.
Yeah.
And when you start doing something that is healthful and helpful in improving your own well-being, it's like that ripple on a pond. You tend to start taking better care in other areas, whether it be choices of what you're doing in your life and work, or how you deal with those things, and as well as working out or what you're eating, so what you're putting into your body. People become much more conscientious of what they're doing.
Good. And so Susan, later on, I'd like to talk a little bit about your training and some of your background, kind of what you bring to Las Cruces. This is kind of even a new concept for Las Cruces, which is great. I mean, we, as a growing city, we want the amenities, we want some of the services, and so you're going to bring to that. But before we do that, we want to talk about athletes, and that's why Jim is here. An athletic person like Jim, okay? And there's some other athletes that you guys work in town. I don't know if we can mention those or not, but you guys work on them as well. And when you think about an athlete, I mean, their body is kind of an asset, right?
It is. It's very much, whether it be a amateur collegiate athlete, a high school athlete, or those weekend warriors who are, hiking through the hills and doing the Ironman competitions, or just really want to be fit and, very conscious of their bodies. receiving a regular massage and specific to meet those needs with the muscles and the lactic acids that build up in those muscles because of the strain that they're put under and exertion that they go through. We help to release those, we help to stretch and elongate those muscles, so when they're called upon to perform,
Right.
they're ready to go. They're like, let's go, we're up for this. And you're less likely to incur an injury because the muscle is in better shape. And even for those that are recovering from an injury, whether it be a broken bone, a sprain, a tear, you can help to release that muscle and elongate that and make it where it heals even more quickly because it's getting a fresher supply of blood and nutrients of what it needs.
Well, that's good. That's a lot of trust,
Yes,
you know,
it
for
is.
an athlete to kind of take their body, or for a coach to say, "Hey, you're going here, we're going there." That's a lot of trust.
But that doesn't mean we can't go right before a track meet or something.
No.
The day before. and say,
Pre or post event is wonderful. You know, pre-event, it helps to decongest those muscles, get them nice and warmed up and relaxed and, you know, ready to go. And then post-event to help to break down those lactic acids. So you may not be as sore, or they may not cramp up as much. And you'll be able to kind of flush those out of your system with all that wonderful water that you drink, and you'll be ready and raring to go again.
Well, that's great. That's great. That's we're gonna have to talk to Toby. He is he's a star athlete. Las
Yes,
Cruces.
he
And
is.
actually, he was a world champion for his martial arts stuff. So
Wow,
yeah, and you know, he has a stressful job. He's on assignment right now.
we miss you, Toby.
You know, but you know, when he's back, we'll definitely have to sign him up.
Exactly.
He could use a good massage.
And
So
what
hopefully-
hours and what days are you guys open?
We're open Monday through Saturday, and Monday through Friday our hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays they are 9 to 6.
Wonderful.
Those are very convenient hours. So, Susan, tell us a little bit about your background and you know, how you conceptualized this spa that you guys opened up.
Wow, that's been a long time in the making. When Jim and I met, right before we became engaged, I was accepted into massage school, and the whole 8 months that I was going through school, I was working full time during the day, and going to school 4 nights a week for 5 hours a night, as well as planning our wedding.
Oh wow.
2.5 hours out of town. Yes, it was quite a, so I don't like to take a lot on at once, but you know, we went through school and
Jim's rolling his eyes right now. So.
yes, and we wound up moving into Northeast Florida, and I was working at a gym, and the setup really wasn't very relaxing, but I was able to get a hold of a lot of athletes and a lot of, you know, very physically fit individuals, which was great. And kind of moved around, and before we left Florida, almost 2 years ago now, in May it'll be 2 years, I was working at the Sawgrass Marriott Spa and Resort, where they have the Players Championship every year, and I was exposed to even more athletes because now I had the professional golfers.
Right.
I had the weekend warrior golfers that would come in from out of town. We had tennis players, we had collegiate football players for the different, the Florida-Georgia game that would be held, the largest outdoor cocktail party, yes. And the Gator Bowl, so whichever teams were staying at the hotel. Then we also had the local professional football team, which were the Jaguars. And it was phenomenal. You know, it was a great experience, and, you know, had a lot of fun, and it was very rewarding, you know, because you're like, you watch them on Sunday, it's like, man, I got to help him with that, you know, and he was able to do that. So it was quite an experience.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So that's a great experience, and something really neat and new that you bring to Las Cruces. So I wanted to say congratulations for
you.
opening up your business. I know it's going to be very successful. People, if they haven't gone by there, need to try it out. Like I said, we've scrolled your number, your address. They need to drop by.
Yes. Do.
What a great excuse. You know, every day should be Valentine's Day.
It
right?
should. It
Oh,
should.
that's sweet.
You know,
Yeah.
and come by. We'll give you a personalized tour, and you can actually see the facility and schedule an appointment. Jameis and Kathy are our receptionist, and they're always ready and raring to, help you out and set you up and get you get a great massage.
Great. Well, you have a wonderful staff there and a wonderful
Thank
place. Jim and Susan McGonnell from the Massage Club, thank you very much for
Thank you.
Thank you,
coming
guys.
to our show.
Thank you.
Everyone, we will see you next week, and thanks for watching the Business Channel, hosted by the Hispano Chamber of Commerce.